What's going on? Welcome to another episode. We are back out here fishing, and I cannot tell you how good it feels to be back out in the water and fish. If the geese would cooperate with my video, that would be awesome. Okay everyone, so this is the February MTB Pro Box. I'm really excited to get out here. There's only a little bit of slush in the middle of ponds, but we're pretty much open water, so I'm gonna be excited to get out here and do my MTB Slam again because I haven't done them for a while. For those of you who haven't heard about Mystery Tackle Box, I'm sure a lot of you have, but for those of you who haven't, it's basically a subscription-based company, and you subscribe to them, and every month they send you a new box full of new lures that you may or not tried in the past. It's a really cool way to find new confidence-based lures that you may or may not have tried before, and I found personally a lot of baits that I find really interesting, and I can catch fish on them, and I know that now when I go to make, a tackle warehouse order, or go to Bass Pro or something like that, I know new baits to pick up and try because I know they work on first-hand experience. And for those of you who haven't seen the black box yet, the MTB Pro, the regular boxes are like tan and brown, that sort of color. Basically, the MTB Pro is just an upgrade. It gives you a little bit more baits, a little bit better quality baits per month. Okay, so first bait is something I've never heard about, the 10 crawl, and this is by Dynamic Lures. It's basically just a little soft plastic crawl. Should work really well. Retail for $5.95, and this is a 6-pack. And this color is in Summer Crawl, so it's a nice little natural crawl color. Should be working really good out here. Next up is the Wedge Plus Flash Accent Spinnerbait. This is by Stanley Lures. Stanley, I've used them in the past. This is a really good spinnerbait. I have used this spinnerbait. This is actually one of my favorite spinnerbaits to use. But this is a really good one. It retails for $6.96, and this color, it doesn't say the color, but it's just like a bluegill pattern type bait, and it's in a 1/2 ounce, so that should be a really good bait to get out here and catch those spring fish with. Next up is the bait that I got excited about as soon as I opened the box. This is a Lucky Craft Fat CB. Now the cool thing about Mystery Tackle Box is every month you're generally going to get more money back in lures than you paid for the subscription. So this is a really expensive bait. It retails for $14.99, so $15 crankbait. Personally for me, I normally don't buy hard baits that expensive. I mean, there's a few that I do buy that expensive, but for me, I like to stay, in the $5 to $10 range with hard baits. So it's really nice to get baits that I necessarily, got a lot cheaper that are expensive. And I know Lucky Craft makes a lot of good quality baits, so I expect nothing less from this. This is just a little square bill. It's a fat, it's about a 2.5 size, maybe a little bit smaller. It's like a 2.0 in the middle. And this color is in Big Daddy Strike. It's like a perch color. And then they gave us some EWG Mustad big mouth hooks. These are retail for $4.39. Next item is pretty interesting. It's the Booyah Spin Rig. So I'm not really sure what this is used for. I've heard of it before, but we're gonna go ahead and read on the bait card. Nice thing about Mystery Tackle Box is they send you a bait card full of the description and the price of all the baits that you receive that month. So this one says, a weighted bait fish head and 2 spinning blades attached to a durable, flexible wire. Rig up any swim bait or crankbait for killer action. So basically, this is just gonna add to the flash and action, vibration, so on and so forth, to like any spinnerbait or crankbait, probably just any reaction type bait. So that's pretty interesting. And last but not least, and I'm pretty confident I can catch a fish on this today because it's early season, this is a 3DB jerkbait by Yo-Zuri, and this retails for $9.99. So, in 2 lures, we've had over $25 in just 2 lures, and that's minus all the other lures. I mean, there's been some expensive items in this box, but this is just a jerk bait. It's like a little holographic shad design, really small profile. I like the smaller jerk baits, most of the time year round, but especially in the early season, so this should be a killer today. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my part 2, which if it is not up by the time you see this video, it'll be up in 2 to 3 days. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something about Mystery Tackle Box, and I will see you guys next time.